respect that.
Last topic. So there's a clip of a podcast, and they were just talking about can men and women be friends, and Roxy wanted to talk about that. So why did you want to talk about that? No,
Not really.
Let's actually be friends.
Just like
men and women,
just friends.
Platonic.
Yeah.
in general.
No.
Do you have a relationship or you don't have a relationship? Because that's go challenge it.
Either way.
No. Which one are we talking about?
Both of them.
No matter.
Both.
Y'all can men and women be platonic?
BOAF. Both.
They're actual friends or their exes.
Men and women can be friends if they single. But go ahead.
So,
I see what you're saying.
I get what you're about to say. I get what you're about to say about a relationship thing. No. It's not about this. This ain't about insecurities at all. So, in general, I feel like yes, of course, men and women can be just friends. I have plenty of male friends who.
What's up?
But you're not.
gang. I have plenty of male.
The fuck you stop for?
Pause. You're not with a man. Go ahead.
Yo, I can't with this.
I just want to let you know that this topic has nothing to do with relationships. So I need you to and throw it out the window. All right. Now, before I was discriminated against.
Because I put money on it if it was a man.
All right. So I have plenty of male friends who have never tried it with me, never flirted with me, never, And then I have those male friends who are not your actual friend, who are your friend, but when they're drunk, they hit you up and talk about how fucking pretty you are and talk about how they would do some things if you would let them, type of things. Yeah, so there are some male friends that are actually your friend, like there for you. Like if Dev hit me up about a girl he likes or whatever, I'm gonna have that conversation with him. Whereas like there are guys who just they think the friendship is gonna turn into something. You know what I mean? Like that's what they're kind of waiting on. That's what they're kind of betting on. Females too. Females are the same way. I know guys that have like great female friends that never tried nothing with them, never were interested in them. And then there's those female friends that, get a little flirty, be rubbing your leg and be, so I guess it really kind of depends. Now, what you're saying as far as in a relationship, I've never been the type to say you can't be friends with your friends, especially if you met them before me. So like if me and you start dating and you have a female best friend that you hang out with all the time, you're always with, I could give not one less of a fuck. Now, if we're dating and 2 years in, all of a sudden you have a best friend that I never heard of and then I'm going to start questioning like, who the fuck, like, where the fuck this come from? You ain't mentioned this name a single time. Question? What's up?
So usually best friends is somebody that they confine in, right?
Yeah.
When they're supposed to be confining in you, right? This is in a relationship.
No.
This isn't a relationship.
I get what you're saying.
So,
go ahead.
Let me ask you this. So if they go back to, I'm going to say Shaniqua, right? And you're with Shay Shay, right? Mm-hmm. So Shay Shay's your motherfucking girl, you know what I mean, this and that. But every time y'all get into some type of riff, go back to Shaniqua. Mm-hmm. You won't feel no type of way about that?
So the only thing I would feel a type of way about is that you're specifically telling our business to somebody else when we should be talking about it together.
Just the business? But I'm saying, like, but she's confining in somebody that she's been comfortable with because they was friends way before.
Yeah, that's her. Like, that's cool. Fine. You can confide in your friends. That's what they're there for.
That shit don't sit well with me.
However, you're not going to take our every single argument we have and run it to your... Because I don't do that. When I get into arguments, you know what I mean?
You're a different type of woman.
Okay,
honestly,
but I'm saying... That's why we're talking about my perspective right now.
You're right.
So...
Put me in my shit, you know what I mean?
So, for me personally, like I said, like if you have a best friend of opposite sex, same sex, whatever the fuck... And that's who you confide in about, things that you're going through. Cool. That doesn't mean you're not also going to confide in me. You know what I mean? But like, if you're going through something and you're telling me about it and then you go sit on the phone for an hour with your friend because you need to talk to your friend, I get that. Because there's a difference between a full-blown relationship and a friendship. A relationship, no matter what the situation is, my end goal is to try to make you feel better. My end goal is to, figure out a solution. Whereas my best friends, they're going to be like, bitch, you're tripping. Like, calm the fuck down. They're going to tell, you know what I mean? So they're not always coming from either way.
I'm talking about opposite
yeah,
sex.
we was talking about opposite sex.
So in that regard, she was talking about just whatever. Yeah.
So like, if I'm going through a situation and I need a friend and I know like if I hit up Dev, he's gonna tell me straight cut like this. You know, this is what I feel about it. I feel like you're going about this the wrong way. Da da da. That's perfectly fine. Like I feel like that's not an issue. Having you know male friends, having you know friends of the opposite sex. The same way Dev could hit me up like, yo, this is what's going on with me, blah blah. And I feel like you can have friends that are actually there to talk to you and help you as a friend. Now, on the other hand, there are friends where like you hit them up like, oh, you know, I'm really stressed about my job, da da da, and then it's those friends that aren't really your friends that are like, oh, we'll come over, we could talk about it, you know, I'll order food out, you know, where they have like a hidden agenda. So
all that just to talk about what the fuck you going on at
word.
work?
Yo, I already know what's coming.
What you gotta say about
What I gotta say?
Because you probably been in a relationship longer than everybody in here combined.
my nigga years deep.
You gotta say. If your girl had a platonic relationship with some nigga.
Okay, so like early on, I ain't really care, but I ain't gonna lie. So it was one dude, right? And like, I don't know, like, you was just texting her like every fucking day.
Yep.
So like for me, it got to a point. I'm like, yo, he ain't got no bitches. Like, why you keep texting you? Like, what's really going on?
Yeah.
And like, I think she kind of caught what I was getting at. Like, it's her friend, so it's nothing on that level at all. It truly wasn't.
It's a friend for her.
Right. But when
I don't know how the boy feeling, but go ahead.
Right. Word. So, but it was like, you know, once I expressed how I felt, she kind of understood. It was like, yeah, like, kind of what are we?
I shouldn't be doing this.
Not even shouldn't. She just respected how I felt.
Yeah.
And she did it. You know what I mean? At the same time, if this guy, let's say, was like friends with her since like fucking Pampers, who am I to say anything about that? Take time. Now, if I see, because I already know what you about to say. Yeah. If I see some fire in homie eyes, you know what I mean when I say that.
That fire.
It's a little different. But like if it's genuine, like fucking, oh, my mom and his mom are best friends and we're friends. Like one of them kind of situations, it's like.
But did you deal with that yet?
Oh no.
Okay.
I ain't got a kind of problem.
So your girl don't got no like guy best friend.
Nah, like other than that one little. I mean,
until it really happens in front of you, then you be like, all right. But
I also think you just need boundaries, like,
yeah,
because I've had situations where like, you know, the best friend's getting called every 5 minutes, texting every 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Word.
Like, so I just simply said like,
I was never that close.
make sure they remember there's a difference between somebody being in a relationship and somebody being your friend. Yeah. Make sure they're not hitting you up for any and everything that they need because they think more of your situation. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, I keep saying, y'all know I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. So if I feel a type of way about something, I'm gonna tell you.
But
and
you
got
on business. You're a different type. That's why I keep saying. Like,
it's hard for me to talk about these topics because I feel like everybody should do what I'm doing, and nobody's doing what I'm doing.
Your Aries loyalty is fucking real. You know what I'm saying? So like you run a different type of route. You know what I mean? But I've seen that shit spiral. You know what I'm saying? I've seen what he's talking about spiral.
Yeah, it could go left quick. Like,
it can real fast.
It can
real fast. You know what I mean? Saying what they say.
But Deuce, I ain't gonna lie.
The nigga to cry on is the dick to lie on.
Tight time,
nigga.
Tight time.
I done seen it too many times happen. You know what I mean?
But Pete,
boy, sitting over here like, yeah, you all right? I know Doug Deuce done did you dirty.
I know Doug Deuce done did you dirty.
Doug Deuce done did you dirty and shit like that. You know that nigga ain't even for you for real.
But peep your spouse, because I say, you know, doesn't matter if it's man or woman in the situation. Yeah. The
worst thing I ever did was tell them I had a girlfriend.
but
they gotta be strong to peep. Like you see what I'm saying?
If I was a single nigga and have females to go ahead and nigga, have the more the merrier. I was always cool with females more than I was cool with niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole sentence.
Like I was always cool with females. Nigga, I used to go to clubs with females. Nigga, I felt more closer to them than I ever felt with a nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck am I doing around with 10 niggas? I could be around 10 females and be cool. You know what I mean? But that's single dudes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, my relationship dudes, hell no, nigga.
All right. So you have.
I'm not even putting my girl in a situation where I'm best friends with another fucking female. I'm best friends with you. Facts. If anything going on with me, I need to confide in you.
See,
I need to find you. I shouldn't have to call so and so. Like, yo, I know we're cool and shit like that, but I've been going through a lot of shit. No, I need to go find you, and we need to go ahead and talk about this shit and figure it out. We need to become best friends on this level.
Boundaries got to be set though. Like you don't got to talk to a girl every day. Like if it's every day, then I
if you
understand.
live with me, the boundaries is there. We already know what the fuck is going on. You know?
See, I just feel like the type of person I am. Like, I'm not gonna say me and Devin have been friends since first grade. And I get a nigga, I get a girlfriend, and all of a sudden they're like, I don't like that you're always talking to Dev. Cut him. I'm never cutting my friends, my lifelong friends off to make to cater to your insecurities. That means that you.
A lot of people throw out that insecurity
because that's what it is. That's what it is.
You gotta start calling shit what it is.
For you, okay. For you to see that I've known Devin since first grade, right?
White shirts, khaki pants,
literally shell top Adidas out here. Since first grade, best friends. You've seen we rock with the same friend group. Our siblings are friends. Our parents are friends. We get in a relationship, and all of a sudden, well, I don't really like that. Well, guess what? You're gonna either have to get over it, or you're gonna have to find a place.
You will dip out on your significant other because
I'm gonna put it.
Is here since day one.
I'm gonna put it this way.
Now, I will say, like, naturally, the friendship isn't going to be as close as we are, as we once were, but
for you to
be like, nah.
For you to full blown be like, well, I don't really like you talking to Dev. That's just something you're gonna have to get over, because me as a person, I'm never in my life
dealt with Dev, right? I don't know y'all. Really
I have dealt with that before. Not Dev.
No, I said, did you deal with Dev?
No.
Oh no.
Okay. See, it's a difference between.
But this is the look. I already know what you're getting at, but what my point is that because we're just friends.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, is that we are just friends.
So no drunk nights, never.
No, nothing. Promise you, nothing. Never.
I ain't gonna lie. Man. I know what you said. Them friends with a little wiggle room, then it's like, nah, that's not gonna fly. Yeah. But like them folk, we talking about them like, yo, they're just
like no bullshit. We've been cool since high school. I'm really friends with her brother.
Yeah.
I know her mom and shit. Like, we're really cool. That's crazy. That's going to affect you, bro.
Yeah.
That's
like
wild.
if I get in a relationship and somebody's like, well, you're on Dev's podcast all the time. I don't really like that you're there. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
so you're willing to leave your significant other?
Okay, but you have to think. You have to think about it like this.
I'm just saying, no.
You're asking me if I'm gonna throw away a relationship I just entered maybe a month ago.
No, overthrowing a couple years and now they
a couple years and now you're feeling the type of way. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, go cry about it and get over it, because we've been at this. No, we've been at this for years and years and years.
But if you respect
and now you feel the type of way. I can't.
You gotta get out of that. Like, why the fuck you gotta keep going on?
It gotta be a reason.
Like, y'all gotta reach out every now and again. Y'all don't need to be talking every day.
Okay, hold on.
Every day,
Dev, do we talk every day?
No.
We have a podcast group chat.
And then
I have Dev.
I don't know how that was.
All right, but look,
I don't know insecure shit. I just know how niggas operate, and I know how females operate.
Okay, but that says something about the people that you bring around yourself.
Yeah, bro.
But that
you keep saying like you got so many fucking people that's so good around you. You think none of them would ever backstab you.
I surround myself with good people. That's the thing.
Never even know it. You won't even know it.
I wouldn't look for it. If it happens, it happens. And guess what? The type of person I am, if it comes to light, you're gone, and that's it.
But
my best friend since third grade. My best friend since third grade was supposed to be the godmother of my child. Everything. I found out she did foul shit. I cut her off that day. I have not talked to her since. That's the type of person I am. I don't surround myself with people who are like that.
You don't know what that other person is doing. You really don't know how they.
I feel like you're stuck in a loop right now, and you're not getting out of
For real.
I feel like you're. I understand
saying.
what you're saying, but I feel like you're so stuck in. But people are bad people. But people are bad people.
No, I'm not saying just that. I'm just saying we know people.
But you're projecting it. But you're projecting it onto the whole.
Your friend group is like anonymous. Like they're not gonna be touching nobody.
They're not.
I mean, like I said.
All right. Now hold on. Okay, now what's delusional to you is me saying that my friends are so tight knit, right? Now, what if you just said, "Oh yeah, my wife would never do that," and it's 90% chance she fucking somebody. You're gonna feel away.
Yeah, nigga, probably.
That's terrible.
That's
terrible.
That's not.
I mean,
that's
I won't put nothing past nobody. You sit here acting like they wouldn't do it to
you. But you cannot project. But you can't project that on me. I feel like you're trying to force me to agree that I feel like one day my.
Force you to join a religion.
No, but I feel like right now you're trying to force me to agree with the fact that my friends could possibly do that, and I'm just not gonna agree with it.
Open your eyes to it.
But I don't
might
have
happen
to.
to you.
What did we just talk about religion? I don't care what you believe as long as you don't push it on me. But
All
you're
right,
like
you're right.
trying to force me to be like,
No, you're
but think about it.
I'm
But
just
think
bringing
about
it.
it.
I just looked at a different light.
It's like if
I just seen
the
it.
it's
I seen
like
it happen.
the sky is blue and you're like, but sometimes it can be green. You
It
gotta
can
admit
definitely
it.
be gray
You gotta admit
a
it.
lot of nights. That's all I'm saying. But I don't want you to be so oblivious to that.
No, we're not.
I'm
No,
not.
we're
It's not me
oblivious.
being oblivious.
She's not.
It's me knowing that I surround myself with
I'm
good
not-
people. I'm
yeah,
not
you
gonna
gotta-
surround myself.
Everybody's good until.
But you gotta move accordingly.
Yeah,
but you gotta
like-
move accordingly.
Dev just said it best. You gotta move accordingly.
Yeah, like
You have
like
to.
I said the last topic. I'm not saying it can never happen, but I'm not gonna have in my mind like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
surround myself with
seen my
people
best
that would
friends,
make
I
me
thought
look
they
out
was-
for
I
it.
thought I was surrounding myself around good people. I thought they was really good. I
Yo.
thought they was solid.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Down to the root to the. And then I seen.
And as sad as that is,
when a female got
I
it.
hope that you learned your lesson from it and you don't
I
hang around them
know.
type of people. What I'm
But I
saying
seen
is
it,
that
I lived it,
I
and
get
I'm
what you're
still here.
saying.
Yeah.
The people I surround myself with are never gonna make me like. I surround myself with people I don't have to keep in the back of my mind. Well, what if they do
Exactly.
this?
I'm-
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna let you live with that. Because
I mean, you have no choice.
That's the only way that you gonna see life. Yeah, it's cool, and I respect it. I'm done talking about it. It's not for me to convert you to what the fuck I see. I see whatever I
You
see
can never.
because I lived it. You know what I mean? You gonna see what you see because you live it.
Exactly.
So if you're around a bunch of loyals, then that's good. I respect it. Loyalty over everything.
More of the